Well, good morning. Today is Friday, March 5th, and it's time for our weekly meeting highlights. This week it is Create Your Star Goal. And we'll talk about that in a minute, but first off, let's see how I did this past week. I have been 100% on plan. Let's see how I did. I am livid. I am, as this one girl that I used to work with used to say, livid. I am pissed. I am so mad. There's not enough adjectives. There's just not enough adjectives to describe how mad I am. I'm just so mad. I have been on this plan. I switched to the green plan, which I'm telling you right now, I'm switching to the blue plan. I'm switching back over to the blue plan because the green plan is just not working for me. I don't know what the deal is with the green plan for me, but it's just not working. I was going to try to stay on it till Easter. No, I don't know what the thing is. Like I said, I've been 100% on plan, the exception being yesterday on the way back from my doctor's appointment, I had a coupon for a free Starbucks drink. And so I stopped and I got a mango dragon fruit venti for 7 points, which I tracked. I ended up my meals for the day yesterday with 28 points because you get 30 points on the green plan. I have walked 2 miles every day. I've had a couple days where I didn't walk due to the weather, but I would say of the last 16 days, I would say that I've walked at least 10 of them, if not 12, at least those. And I've walked over 2 miles, at least 2 miles, if not over 2 miles every day. And I had a 4.8 gain. And I got back up to 220.6, so back up into the 20s. So my total loss is 83.6, which is 11.6 pounds away from my best loss, which was 95.2. So I can't explain it. I really can't. And before you tell me that the walking built up muscle, blah, 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 I did not gain 5 pounds worth of muscle walking 2 miles in the last week. I just didn't. The only thing I can figure out is that yesterday I had, for dinner, I made a homemade burrito for 8 points. And I had some fat-free refried beans for 0. So the only thing I can attribute it to is some sort of a sodium gain from the beef and the refried beans and the taco sauce, which is 0 points, but I don't think I put that much taco sauce on it. I'm beyond words. I'm just beyond words. I didn't even want to tell you. Which is good that I'm doing this journey because and attesting to people, since I'm not going into the studios to actually weigh, that I have to verify it, I guess, or whatever. It's just, I don't know what if I had gone off, I could explain it. I could say, well, I had that cake the other day, or I went over on that. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is I don't know that this has anything to do with it, but with the green plan, I get more points, and so it seems like the points are throwing me off. I don't know. I really don't know. But if you've watched my channel, I always like to look at something on the bright side. There's got to be a good reason or a bright side to look at this game. And I will admit, it's taken me a few extra minutes to think of something positive about a 4.8 gain. But, my motto, there's always something positive you can find in a negative if you look hard enough. So I looked and I looked and I thought, and I did finally come up with a positive. It didn't come right away. It really didn't. I really had to struggle with that. But the positive is, if I gained 4.8 pounds eating healthy, eating 100% on plan, can you only imagine how much I would have gained if I was off plan? And I know that if I gained 4.8 following at 100%, can you only imagine if I was off of it 100%, I probably would have gained 8 or 9 pounds. So my plan for the week, this week, is I don't like weighing myself daily. I just don't. But I think I need to do at least for a week. So for the next week, I'm going to weigh myself daily, and on my daily vlog, I'll let you know. Hopefully tomorrow when I get on the scale, I'm going to show a huge loss of this 4.8. That I'm going to, I can't even judge it by tomorrow. I have to go by Sunday because, as you know, on Fridays, I don't know that you know this, but on Fridays I eat very lightly for religious reasons. So tomorrow's loss won't really be I'll have a loss. I know I will because I'm not going to eat that much today. But we'll see on Sunday, because Sunday will be the true test, because Saturday I'll go back to eating normally. But anyway, I'm disgusted. I'm just disgusted. This is when a weaker person would chuck it all in and say, you know what, I give up. What's the point? What's the point? I'm not going to do it. That is not me. I am not a quitter. I am not a quitter. I'm discouraged. I'm pissed. I'm mad. There's a lot of words that I want to say that I can't say. Well, I can say, but I won't say. We'll put it that way. I have said them when I wasn't filming. When I got on the scale, oh, you heard them. I spoke out loud. Even Jim said, what's going on in there? I was just... But anyway, enough about that. I can't change it. I can't change it. I mean, I can get on it and lean this way and lean that way, and maybe I need to change the batteries in the scale. I don't know. I'm just not getting on that scale again today. I know that. I'm just done. I don't need to keep having a reminder of that. But so anyway, today they talked about create your star goal, which is kind of, like Joan over at Joan's Pointed Plate had pointed out that they kind of rehash things. And so, yeah, look at last year, star, which is what they're telling you here, create your star goal. Here they say star, S-T-A-R, star, but this one is called the road to success. So it's just, they do rehash, but this has only been from last year, February 9th to the 15th. So they should wait at least another year before they rehash, but anyway, this is what I need to do anyhow, so we'll see. On their original, their one that they sent this week, they said, create your STAR goal, a goal-setting secret. Choose something achievable, also known as STAR goal. Specific, which they say here, truly doable, which they say here, active, which they say here, and relevant, which they say right here. So they're rehashing. To determine what your next bright and shiny aspiration should be, ask yourself these 3 questions. Well, my very first question without reading them is, what the hell? Why did I gain 4.8 pounds? But anyway, that's not one of the questions they want me to ask. Number 1, what skills do I have? Perhaps you're naturally organized. Use this superpower to your advantage by making a goal to plan, shop for, and prep the recipes you want to cook this week. I was on a plan. I was on a green plan all week, and I followed all of the recipes that I normally follow, and I don't know. I even cut out, I usually have a banana every day. I even cut out my banana. I only had a banana 3 days this week. So it's not the banana that was not keeping me from losing weight. I've proven that fact. No, so I don't know. I think I'm pretty much organized. I could be better organized, but my only plan for getting organized this week is going back to the blue plan. I know the plan. I know how to follow it. I know the things right off the top of my head. That's the only thing I can think of. Number 2, what are my tendencies? Are you an early bird? Have they met me? Am I an early bird? Although I was an early bird this morning. I got up at 7:30 because my grandson David is having a problem getting his unemployment. They owe him $2,800 in back unemployment pay. They show that he does have this money coming, and they show that it's been released to go into his bank account 2 weeks ago, and it's not been in his bank account. And so he'd been trying to do it, and he thought that maybe I had a newer computer that he could come over, and so we were working on that. We didn't make any progress. We set up an appointment for them to call him personally to see what's going to go on with that, but who's to know? But anyway, I am not an early bird. I am a night owl that very rarely gets to bed before 1 or 2 in the morning, and I usually get up about 9 or 10 in the morning. So, but it says if that's your goal, go for a walk first thing in the AM so you can ensure you're getting in your daily steps. Okay, I get up at 10 and I go for my walk immediately and I walk 2 miles. So chuck that one out the window. That one didn't work. Number 3, what do you enjoy? Do you love reading? Set a goal to read each night before bed as a way to unwind from the day. Well, I love doing puzzles, which I've shown you. I've done my puzzles. I'm all done with them. I love to read. I'm in the book right now I'm reading. I do like to watch TV. So I'm doing everything that I want to do, so I don't know. But we'll see what they say. They said setting goals is important. Setting goals you want to do work. Setting goals around what works for you is even more important. That's what makes them truly doable and builds up your confidence. So you create a STAR goal based on these 3 questions. And don't forget to write that goal in the weekly check-in section in the WW app. I don't do that. And like we said, what skills do I have? I am a very good cook. I really am. I'm able, and I do keep recipes from channels that I've watched, and I try to tinker with them a little bit. So I don't know about that one. Number 2 is what are my tendencies? My tendencies are wanting to go off track, but it's Lent, and so I'm not going off track. So I don't know what that is. And number 3, what are my preferences? My preferences are to lose weight. Make it a little bit easier. That's not helping me at all. I don't know. It's just, but anyway, from the card says having a big overall goal is great, but how are you going to get there? Simple, by setting goals that ladder up, focusing on the task you need to do to reach your goal rather than just the goal itself. Increases the likelihood you'll be successful over time and you'll build healthy habits along the way. I set a goal to reach Wonderland, or at least to reach my 100 pounds by Easter. I set a very low goal of like 1.25 pounds a week to lose, to kind of come close to that achievable goal. I think I was doing better when the 100 pounds looked far away. And now the 100 pounds looks far away again. So maybe that's the kick in the pants that I needed, so that maybe now it'll be a little bit more easy to achieve. I know I keep saying it, and I'm going to get a lot of thumbs downs, but I'm just so, like, almost to the point of tears, discouraged, disappointed, pissed, all of those words. I can't explain it. I just can't explain it. So anyway, they tell you to start with the S for STAR. Be specific. Start by being really clear on what you want to do and the details of how you'll accomplish it. Want to go for a run twice a week? Plan which days you'll go in, where you'll go, and who might join you. Well, I'm going to go alone because my sister won't walk in this weather. I don't mind walking in this weather. As long as it's not icy, I will walk. I'm switching back to blue. We'll see if that works. And I'm going to actually weigh myself every day for the next week, just to see if that makes a difference. The T is for truly doable. It is important to be realistic about what you can actually accomplish. If you know weeknights are nuts for you, carve out time on Sunday for running. When you're set up for success, it's more likely you'll complete and repeat your goal. I think my goals are realistic. I think 1 pound a week is realistic, but maybe at 70 years old, that's not a realistic goal. I think that I set my plan to eat on the green plan and eat healthy during Lent. Realistic goal. Why didn't it work? Walk 2 miles every day. Realistic goal. Why didn't it work? I don't know. I really don't know. A is for active. It's much easier to focus on doing something rather than on stopping something. I want to run versus I want to stop skipping a workout. This thought process helps you picture what you're trying to achieve. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. I know I know this is a crappy video. I apologize. If you've made it this far, congratulations. Just 1 minute. Sorry about that. And R is relevant. Goals should be about what you want to do, not what you think you should do. Does running move you towards something larger than you truly want to achieve? If so, make that extra meaningful and powerful in your day-to-day life. I just want to lose a little bit of weight each week. I don't think that's unrealistic if you're following a plan. If you're off the plan, then yeah, it's an unrealistic expectation. But I followed the plan. And I don't understand. I don't understand why. I wish I could, like I said, the only thing is maybe I had a high sodium dinner last night. But even if I had a high sodium dinner, how do I explain being on plan the rest of the week? And I don't know. It's just, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But the recipe is for, excuse me, a curried French lentil and butternut squash stew. No. I will put the recipe at the end so that if you want to see it, if you want to try it. It's 5 points on the green and 0 on the blue and the purple. I myself like the recipe that's on the back of this card better than the one they suggested, which is the no-cook peanut buttery cookie dough bites. It's 1 point on all plans. You make 36 cookies. It's only for one cookie, but one cookie dough bite. But, you know, 1 point, that's not bad. I'll include this recipe, too, in case you want to try this one, too. But, anyway, 4.8 gain. Disgusting. Disgusting. 83.6 total loss. I can't even look at that with achievement. I mean, I know I should. You know, I lost 83 pounds. But I had 1 point lost, 95.2. I just, as I always like to say, you're going the wrong way. But, let's see this one. Diane Cross. That's what I got to do. I just have to do it. Although gaining 4.8 doesn't make me a turtle, but I have to trust that I'm doing something right and that this was just a fluke in the scale. I'm going to change the batteries on the scale. Going to weigh myself every day this week. See if that makes a difference. But there's no quitting in me. I have no intentions of quitting. Like I said, just think of how much I could have gained if I wouldn't have followed the plan. So I have to keep that in my mind. It's hard. It's really hard though. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. I'll be a little bit more perky on my daily vlog. I'll be better next week. I'll have a loss next week. I will. I hope. We'll see. Okay, talk to you guys later. Stay safe.